Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA the KIRK.
Hello.
We're continuing with Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. I say continuing as if we've been doing watch-alongs for the whole thing. We watched Season 1, and now we are going to continue with y'all Season 2. Season 2, Episode 1, Chapter 9. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. We're in for an hour-long episode. However, this is a cut-down reaction, as you could have probably guessed from the runtime of this video. And there you go. Thanks so much for your understanding of it being cut down and the workarounds that we have to do in order to share our reaction with you guys.
I've been quested to bring him to his kind. If I can locate other Mandalorians, they can help guide me. I'm told you know where to find them.
Well, I'll bet you the information you seek. That this Gamorrean's gonna die within the next minute and a half. And all you have to put up in exchange is your shiny Beskar armor.
I'm prepared to pay you for the information. I'm not leaving my fate up to chance.
Nor am I.
What?
Whoa.
Tell me where the Mandalorians are, and I'll walk out of here without killing you.
I thought you said you weren't the gambler.
I'm not.
Hey, he can't run very fast. Come on.
Feels like Batman.
I'll tell you where he is. But you must give me your word that you won't kill me.
I promise you will not die by my hand.
The Mando I know of is on Tatooine. You can't leave me like this! Cut me down!
That wasn't part of the deal.
Mando!
Oh.
Mando! Mando!
Wow. I knew he'd keep his word.
Right. Well, I knew he was going to let him die somehow.
Yeah. The music's feeling very classic Star Wars right now.
Well, it's feeling classic serial.
I guess a lot has changed since you were last in Mos... Oh, thank the Force!
I need your help. I've been quested to bring this one back to its kind. If I can locate another of my kind, I can chart a path through the network of coverts. Where is Mos Pelgo?
This is a map of Tatooine before the war. You got Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, and up around this region, Mos Pelgo.
She was hamming it on pretty strong.
Yeah. Every time I see Baby Yoda, I just get happy.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Mandalorian. Someone who looks like me.
You mean the Marshal?
Your Marshal wears Mandalorian armor?
See for yourself.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What brings you here, stranger? I've been searching for you for many parsecs.
Never met a real Mandalorian. I'm Cobb Vanth, Marshal of Mos Pelgo.
Where did you get the armor? Hand it over.
I'm sure you call the shots where you come from, but round here, I'm the one who tells folks what to do.
Take it off, or I will.
Pay attention.
Such a strange creature.
All the creatures look amazing.
I know, but that one in particular, it's like a kangaroo midget, a midget kangaroo pig.
Yeah.
It's just so strange.
What the heck is that? He's gonna eat that thing.
Maybe we can work something out.
Is he in there? Oh, no one took care of him. He had to take care of himself.
Help me kill it, I'll give you the armor.
Deal.
But I know where it lives.
How far?
Do you trust him?
I don't see why he doesn't have to.
I don't know. I've got a funny feeling.
The question becomes whether Mando lets him keep the armor at the end.
True. Ooh.
Jeez.
What the heck are those? Like lizard dogs. Look at his little face.
You want to tell me what's going on?
They want to kill the Krayt Dragon too. How do we kill it? They say it lives in there. They say it sleeps. It lives in an abandoned Sarlacc pit.
Is he gonna run?
How can he just stand there? Get out of the way, dude. What if he decides he wants a tinier snack?
Or an extra one?
Yeah. Yeah, see? Told ya! Wrong snack, dude. Wrong snack.
They might be open to some fresh ideas.
Good grief. It's a lot of explosives.
Yeah. Did you see the size of that creature, though?
The Leviathan.
Yes. The Krayt Dragon. Wow, that's a lot of
The
explosives.
Tuskens say the belly is the only weak spot.
And it's sleeping through all of this, by the way.
Well, I mean, it's... If you're asleep, you're not going to hear
Once it's far enough out,
a gnat flying
the
around.
belly is above the explosives. You hit the detonator.
How are you not running? Immediately.
Tremors. Oh, that movie scared me so much as a kid. But if it's coming from below, why wouldn't it disrupt all of this stuff? Uh-oh. Oh, they're running full power. Whoa.
Well, we shifted into IMAX.
Yeah. Did it get him? Got something. Got no.
It's going back in.
No. Ouch. No! Let go. Oh, okay. We're engaging. Run, people, run. Oh, yuck. Oh, the sand people are super brave. Oh god, is he gonna catch him in his mouth? Oh no. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Wow. Ooh, what is that?
Oh, shit.
Ow!
Oh, dang. Yeah, that's how I feel, baby Yodes. Did it die? Retreat, everyone, retreat. Okay, guys. You're vulnerable on the ground. Whoa. Oh, it can come out of the mountain. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. Oh, great. There it is. About the stomach. Oh, nice one.
Get its attention. You're gonna take care of the child.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but wish me luck.
Hey, dumb animal.
Get out of there.
Is he gonna fly out in a blaze of glory? Oh, okay, he got out.
No. That's
Oh, no, that's-
Timothy Oliphant.
Don't throw up your food. Oh, indigestion. Get out of the way, everyone.
God damn. Oh.
Yucky. But that stuff was killing other people. Why is it?
This armor is just
I know, but
it's upgraded armor.
he's got fabric too.
It's upgraded armor from last season. Those guys aren't well armored comparatively.
I guess. I bet he stinks. Oh wow.
This was well earned.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, directed by Jon Favreau.
Very nice. Very
Nice. Good job.
each episode gets progressively shorter, so the season finale is going to be 5 minutes long.
Probably. Yeah.
Because episode 2, I think, is like 40 minutes, and then episode 3 is like 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a nice way to kick off the season.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a fun adventure.
I'm really curious about the format that they shot it in, because they did a Christopher Nolan, because I don't think Christopher Nolan is the very first person to do a format change in the middle of a movie. It's been done before in a lot of movies, actually, but it was most noticed, I think, with Nolan, particularly Dark Knight, where it was switched from 35 millimeter to IMAX.
Right.
And like a lot of his films have done, a lot of people have done it since then, including Mission Impossible and, Hunger Games and all that stuff. I'm wondering if they simply shot it in 16:9 and then cropped it to 2:35 for the majority of the show and just opened it up for these action sequences.
It's a really cool idea, though, because it gives you that sense of the beast just being huge, right? Because all of a sudden it's like, this thing is so big, it needs to take extra real estate on the screen.
It made me wish that we could have watched this in a movie theater. Because of that switch, when you see that sort of thing happen on an IMAX screen, it's magnificent. Like, it kind of pulls you back a bit. You're like, Jesus, like, you really get a sense of that scale.
Well, like, I think the show is so great. Like, obviously, they're banking on the success of the previous season, and like, Disney's got a bunch of money to throw at this series, at this franchise. It does kind of have that feeling of, you're watching a TV show, but you're also watching something cinematic and really cool. For me, the things that I loved the most is just the little details of the world, the different beings, the different creatures that populate, and just how good they look. I'm sure it must be like a mixture of animatronics and CGI, right?
Yes, I would imagine so.
It looks so nice.
It feels like, the thing that stands out to me is this idea that Jon Favreau has really combined the design elements in terms of like special effects, visual effects, in terms of how the Star Wars stories have been executed. He combines all of it into one thing. Like, he does it all at once in order to give you a real sense of the entire Star Wars feeling within this show, even though you're not dealing with like lightsabers and stuff like that necessarily, at least not as much as the films do, or Jedis and all that. If you've watched any Star Wars film, it seems like it reaches out to anyone who favors any particular Star Wars trilogy. If you like the original, if you like the prequel, if you like the new sequel trilogy, like it sort of appeals to everybody, I think, stylistically speaking, in terms of the effects. What I love about it, what stands out to me, is how it takes its time, kind of like the original Star Wars trilogy. It took its time more. It wasn't, particularly obsessed with getting to the end of the movie as fast as possible. It wasn't just trying to get to the next plot point, even though at the time Star Wars did feel like it was moving fast for its time when you compared it with other films that were coming out at the time. Today, by today's standards, it feels much slower paced and like it takes its time more. Let's it breathe more, and I appreciate that. It feels kind of like a Western, which is what it was always intended to feel like, especially with the Timothy Olyphant character.
Just like the way the episode was set, the music, the way it was shot and everything, it definitely gives that vibe, and it's nice. I like it. And Baby Yoda, I mean, every time I see Baby Yoda, I'm just like, I
thought that there was a different version of IMAX that they introduced, because it says in IMDb, the aspect ratios are 2:39, 16:9, and 1:7:8. And then in 1:7:8, it says in parentheticals, climax. And I was like, is climax like a new IMAX? But really what they just meant was the climax of the show. Now in climax. I thought that's what it was driving at. I'm fairly certain that they just shot it in 16:9 and then just cropped it to give it that sort of feel. The cinematic, 2:35 or 2:39 aspect ratio.
No,
which
that's a smart idea.
I actually really dig that, and that, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually how Westerns were often shot, was in that widescreen aspect ratio. It really makes it feel a lot more cinematic. And I do wonder, like your reasoning was that this monster's so massive that it has to take up more real estate.
Yeah.
I do wonder if that's exactly why they did that, if that was the angle or purpose.
Yeah, no, it's funny when you mentioned it, because like, I guess I don't really realize these technical things while they're happening. All I know is the feeling that I get while I'm watching it.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't realize that was what they had done until you pointed it out. But then it was like, oh my God, yes, that makes so much sense why they would do that, to like introduce this massive creature just popping out at you on the screen,
Yeah, there was two things that stood out as a little bit funny to me in this, and maybe this is just me being
Nitpicky?
persnickety.
Yeah.
But the lady who is the repair shop lady, I don't remember not liking her in season 1. She didn't offend me in season 1.
Yeah.
Whereas here, she was just really hamming it up.
Yeah, a little bit,
And I was just wondering why. And I'm thinking, okay, is it because the actor whose name I can't remember playing Mandalorian? I had the IMDb open and I just
don't remember his
completely
name.
forgot.
I just remember that he was in Narcos, but...
It is Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
And, John Leguizamo was in this episode. Yeah, he was in this episode. I don't know what he played, but John Leguizamo was in this episode.
Oh, a voice.
As a voice. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of random actors who just want to be part of the Star Wars universe, and so this gives them an opportunity to do so. I don't remember not liking her, and in this episode, she was just like a lot.
Yeah, she was very extra.
And I was wondering if it's because Pedro Pascal wasn't actually on set doing the lines with her, and it was some random person, like maybe Jon Favreau was like shouting the lines off camera, and so I don't know if that affected her performance at all. It's impossible to say. It stood out to me as like, not liking as much. And then Timothy Olyphant, it's like if you compare Pedro Pascal's Mandalorian outfit with Timothy Olyphant's, it's actually not that dissimilar in terms of the amount of cloth that's exposed. But for whatever reason, Timothy Olyphant's version looks like a kid wearing the outfit to me.
Yeah.
Even though he's really tall.
Yeah, I think it's just that Mando, or at least how they made Mando, the character look, is like, he just seems to be more substantial, like stronger, bigger, buffer.
Well, Timothy Olyphant is a sort of a lanky guy.
He's pretty slim.
But even so, it just looked like a kid wearing the outfit. And I don't know if it was the red in combination with the armor or whatever, but like it looked like it was missing parts.
I think that's the idea, right?
Which is the idea, is that it was scraps, that it was pulled together. But if like you compare it to the original from, Return of the Jedi or just the original Star Wars trilogy in general, it's a lot more, like you said, substantial. Boba Fett. Was it Jango Fett? I can't remember which one is in there. I get it mixed up, but I'm pretty sure it's Boba Fett. And so his outfit looks a lot more substantial than it does here. Mm-hmm. So it just looked a little funny to me. But that aside, those are the only two complaints I have. I thought this was fantastic. And when it switched into 16:9, I was almost convinced that it was shot in like it was shot in IMAX because of the shallow depth of field and all that stuff. And I thought they did a lot of great work there because it looked real a lot of the time, most of the time. And they had these great shots. They did it a couple of times, and I don't know if it was green screen or not, where you saw, people running towards camera, and in the background, a little bit blurred out of focus, was the monster coming at the people. And the way it was done was very effective because it felt like you were there. It felt like it was actually happening. It didn't feel like you were watching this visual effects spectacle. It felt like you were watching this event actually happen.
Yeah, like this actual thing. And I think, they've done such a great job with the creatures on this show, because there isn't really a moment where I go, oh, that didn't look nice.
Yeah.
They've got the budget. It's Disney.
Oh, I guess I have one more minor complaint. All my complaints are stupid and minor, by the way. They're like dumb, and most people won't even. When Timothy Olyphant was walking in the desert with that canister, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy him as actually tired.
Yeah.
Pretend you're tired. Okay. I don't know why. I just didn't buy it.
Yeah, I can see that, but, it's forgivable.
Timothy Olyphant is one of those actors who I didn't actually appreciate until Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. When I saw him in there, that was the first time I genuinely appreciated him. I didn't appreciate him as Hitman. I didn't appreciate him as the porn star in Girl Next Door. Is that the movie? With the girl from 24?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, he played the boyfriend, I believe. He's like this actor who's everywhere.
He's everywhere, yeah.
But in, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was the first time I genuinely appreciated his performance. And here, initially, it was like had mixed feelings about it, but as the show went along, I appreciated him more and what he was bringing to the table here.
I think maybe that's why initially I wasn't sure if I could trust the character.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel... But then I think that's also just kind of the feeling you get sometimes with these types of shows, where it's like there's, twists and turns and whatnot, and you're not sure who to trust and who's lying. Mm-hmm. So my initial thought was, my guard's up.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
I thought that writing-wise, this particular episode was very, very well structured. I mean, you throw Mando into the middle of it. He's got this objective. He's trying to get to this thing. He has to deal with all kinds of sideways characters along the way, right? Which is basically every single episode.
Yep.
But in the beginning, like he's thrown into the middle of this thing with this guy who's trying to kill him or take his armor and whatnot. And it kicks off right away with this cool fight scene. But in that fight, there were some misses that I noticed, and I was like, why would it looked like it was clearly missing and not making contact.
Oh, I didn't see
But the overall feeling of the scene I thought was very well done.
Yeah.
The overall way that it was shot and edited, I liked it. I appreciated it. I thought it was cool. And then, dealing with the town, it's such a Western. Like he comes into this town and he's picking up this backstory of understanding what's going on here and this thing he has to solve. And the tensions are already high from the get-go between the people in the town and the Sand people. The tensions are already high between them to the point that they just want to murder each other within sight of each other. They just want to murder each other, right? To have to bring them together to fight this common enemy is such a cool setup. It's such a cool premise. And for it being contained within a 49-minute, episode, that fight was not an easy thing to take down. There was a lot of setup to it, and it was an arduous battle to the end. It was a little bit questionable how he survived when the creature's acid was just taking out people left and right. It was a little bit questionable how Mando survived, but he can't die. So
yeah, exactly.
like
what are you gonna do? You can't have a season 2 without Mando.
Right, and so I just went with it. I'm like, well, I'm sure there's some sort of built-in reasoning in the lore of it that makes sense of why his armor helped him survive.
Or maybe it was just spit and it wasn't actually
acid.
The acid that
Sure. I mean, if you got swallowed by a snake and managed to get out, you're not necessarily going to be covered in venom.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. And so, I really like this episode a lot, and I like the way it's shot. I like the music. I like the music.
The music in the show has always been good, though.
Right.
I've always very much enjoyed the music.
It's a perfect blend between something modern in composition and classical.
Yeah, you definitely feel the influences of the Star Wars movies. You feel like the John Williams influences, and you feel the old Western influences and the modern influences, and it's just all done really, really well to just kind of complement the mood and the story and to just kind of drive it forward. So I think it's fantastic.
It's a fun episode to kick off the season with. Looking forward to episode 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching our reaction with us. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications. God damn it. I had a burp. I couldn't fight it. I was trying to fight through that burp and it just wasn't going to happen. And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.